Let's see, Shalom. I should be showing up on you know what I'm saying, since I'm live. Okay, what's the last one? We gotta do this other page, but we're just gonna clean it up. This one I wanna grab. We can close both of these. This one site. We're gonna do everything right. All right, Twitter next, TikTok next. Oh, Shalom, bro. Shalom, bro. What's going on?
Nothing, just hitting you up, seeing how you doing.
Yeah, my bad, bro. I'm writing a book, right?
Yeah, you told. I thought you said you was done.
I ain't done. I'm about to go back live and write on it. How you doing?
I'm straight. Just saying, what's up with you? Because last time I remember talking to you, you tried to play that game and then you like got off, and I just said, oh wait, we didn't talk about this thing.
It was
I'm just checking.
my baby mama called me and she cussed me out, and I was like, but I'm leaving that woman alone. That woman getting on my nerves now. She pregnant by another nigga kid.
Again?
Yeah,
Man, she must be addicted to sex or something to keep getting pregnant like this.
I don't know what's wrong with that woman, but yeah. But all right, yeah, you watching my live on YouTube? You be
No,
watching it?
I just got up. I I wake up with migraines in the morning, so I just got up from
Okay.
my first migraine, trying to fight the second one before it comes in.
All right, you gonna work with me then? So I got law 70. Do not accept bribery when judging a cause. And that's Exodus 23:8. And thou shalt take no gift, for the gift blind the wise and pervert the words of the righteous. And then Ecclesiastes 7:7. Surely oppression make a wise man mad, and gift destroy the heart. Yeah. Okay,
Hmm?
Isaiah.
You talking to me?
Well, no, I'm on live on YouTube, and I'm working on my book.
Oh, okay, okay. Like
Yeah.
you said, you was about to go live. I didn't know you was live right now. But no,
Yeah,
I
I
want to
was up.
interrupt you. Hit me up when you want when you free to talk. I don't want to interrupt your book writing.
All right, bro. All
All
right.
right, be safe.
Shalom. Shalom. Isaiah 23:15-18. Um, allows Tyree to commit harlotry with all the kingdoms of earth. Women harlots accept money for service and other reasons, but essentially bribery. The judgment will always be in the favor of those who keep the commandments in Isaiah 23:18. Tyree is part of the Ephesians 2:12 Commonwealth of Israel and Joshua 19:29-31. The inheritance is for the tribe of Asher, which is my tribe. Where verse 31 says this is the inheritance of the tribe of the children of Asher, and Isaiah 23:18 has a holiness to the Lord clause, and that tells me this verse is pro Jacob upon Israel, not Tyre, is metaphorically America because Egypt never gave us anything holy. I have been here on street level in a state's largest city. The best I saw with a bridge card and Social Security. That stuff killed us. Killed, not healed us. The verse has it for those who dwell before you. That means those that dwelleth in the secret places of the Most High are the Israelites that keep the commandments from our point of view. And yours, in that book you wrote in Ephesians 1:4. All right, work your salvation out with fear and trembling. Okay, so we got the Bible verse, Exodus 23:18, and in all things that I have said unto you, be circumspect and make no mention. Don't mention of the names of other gods, neither let it be heard out of thy mouth. And then it's the fear and trembling. Where's the fear and trembling about? Oh, I don't have it. Oh yeah, Philippians 2:12. Wherefore, my beloved, as ye have always obeyed, not as in my presence only, but now much more in my absence. Work out your own salvation with fear and trembling. Yeah, okay, granddaddy, your people must know that they can justify themselves for their sins, but it must be done before death. I don't want to make a justification for my sins in this book. We went that today, law in this Sirach 18:22 to defer not to death to be justified. You enacted get out of jail free card. I want to put get out of jail free. Yeah, defer not unto death to be justified. So still, spit your game, talk yo, talk yo. You feel me? What up, Abdullah and somebody? Okay, and this is my opportunity to justify myself, and I will, if you keep me alive, and I do not endure the prevent, and I do not. Okay, so oh my goodness, this computer's getting on my nerves. Word, it be having every time you click on something, just so much pop-ups. Okay, justify my. This is my opportunity to justify myself before death. Take that end out. I will. Oh my goodness, who calling me? I will, if you keep me alive. I will do this. Double publish this book on all platforms. If you keep me alive, and I do not endure the prevent. Yeah, the prevent. Who just texted me? Who just say you get my number? What's up? Give a female number, man. They go crazy. So, all right. All right, circumspect, wary, and unwilling to take risks. Fear. Okay, say fear, regard God with reverence and awe. That's gay though. You know, that's fear. Fear to regard God, just keep the commandments. Like fearing God's keeping the commandments. Fear is not like woosah to the most side. Like that's gay. You feel me? For real. All them woosahs to the most side is gay, y'all. When you talk about fear of the most high, it's just keep the commandments. Why my camera go blurry? Fix yourself. Tremble of a. Oh, I see the software popped up. Tremble of a person, a part of the body, or the voice shake involuntarily, typically due to anxiety, excitement, or frailty. Let me see where these definitions come from. I put them in. Circumspect right here. Oh, I got fear and trembling because they got fear and trembling in this Bible verse. Fear and trembling. Okay, cool. So we had law 72. What we're gonna do is 30 laws a day. Okay. Let me see this camera software because this camera software acting gay. Oh well, shit. I gotta keep it moving. Do not be distracted by the big secular money winners of your world, like the celebrities and stuff, and all these people. They in sin, and they like God with me. You go on social media. You a pretty female in your underwear, and you like God with me, but you evil. You evil. You a pretty Israelite woman in your underwear on the internet, or I go outside in the public square. You are evil talking about God with you. You got a credit card of grace with the Most High, and you just running it up. Get you a man to love that nigga. If you're going to do that, don't just walk outside in your underwear and a whole summer go by. You ain't even have a boyfriend. I'm just community. Now in my kingdom, off with your head, boo. Let the Most High put me in third command. Off with your head, boo. All right, we're at Exodus 23:13. And all things that I have said unto you be circumspect. Make no mention of the name of other gods, and that be heard of it out your mouth. So the other gods is not like, I mean, you got a Bible, you got to read the Bible. So it's not like saying the names of these devils. You know who the gods is? That corrupt communication, that stupid black people talk. You know how y'all want to sit down and talk about all these basketball players? Them are guys. These football players, these movie stars, TV stars, and these tough guy gangster rappers. Yeah, talking about them all day. in a good sense, not rebuking them, saying, yo, he playing basketball all day and he like to untuck his shirt and you don't see no fringes. You can rebuke him all day. But let's keep it moving. The logical understanding of the neither let be hard out thy mouth clause is to not get distracted by being entertained from the worldly names. This goes as conversations of celebrities and how satisfied you are with their labor. Speaking of or on dressing up as like Halloween or any season, all these seasons or any reason. Dressing up as or participating in their events, going to these. I was going to concerts. I mean, yeah, concerts is an appearance of evil. I mean, you know, you be honest with you, all these tough guy gangster rappers, we could boycott them and send them to the poorhouse like we is. Make them respect women like we have to have sex. Send them back to the poorhouse. Or participating in events is the actual transgression of this law due to the fact one must utter speech in their favor. If one is on a mission, and do it. And then that's that this Bible verse. Let me put this Bible verse in. It's in the New Testament. Galatians 5:18. Galatians chapter 3 verse. Oh shoot. I say 5:18. I still type in 3. Come on, how smart am I? Verse Eighten. Dressing up as their affection. Or in their affection. These people we give our energy and substance to. Those who prophesy falsely and the priests bear rule by their means, and my people love it. Have it so that Jeremiah 5:13. That's old. That's why I got those numbers. They tell us to kill each other, consume and distribute all sorts of drugs, sleep around, respect the Edomites, but give us money and we fold up like napkins. Speak highly of these people. It's a technicality of this law. All right, what this book? They do not even give us money, but give it. But when Amalek gives them money, they fold up. They fold up like napkins or napkins, singular or plural. Either way, I don't know. That's all. So we working on this book. You know what I'm saying? We're gonna write all the laws I could fathom out the King James Bible. You feel me? We're gonna interpret all of them. We trying to get up out of captivity. This world, I'm a crybaby. I'm sick of this world. All that you gotta let people dog you out because that's this world. You gotta be a man, just hold a straight face. I'm tired of this. If a woman tell me you love me, I wanna believe that. Or I want God to kill that woman. I'm tired of this captivity. Celebrate 3 feasts a year. That's law 73. So we got Exodus 23:14. 3 times I shall keep a feast unto me a year. Oh, let me capitalize that M. Thou shalt keep the feast of unleavened bread. That's Passover. As I commanded thee in the time appointed in the month of Abib. For in it thou came out of Egypt, and none shall appear before me empty. And the feast of harvest, is that Pentecost? The first fruits of thy labors, which thou hast sown in the field. And the feast of ingathering, if I know better, that's tabernacles, where we do a whole 8 days in the woods. Which is in the end of the year, when thou hast labored in thy labors out of the fields on the second half. It's in the second moon, so I guess, you know, 3 times in the year, all thy meals shall appear before the Lord God. So you gotta keep it high. That's what I'm saying. Like, why is y'all keeping Christmas and New Year's and Thanksgiving and Halloween? It's not in the Bible. How do you just sit there and let somebody tell you to do something? Like, you a punk. Somebody tell you keep Christmas, you a punk. How you gonna let somebody tell you do something? You want their DICK. You making them feel special and important. Somebody get to sit on their lazy butt and blurt at you. Yep, and you fall suit. But you got a whole Bible, and your creator sit on his butt and blurt at you. Yeah, I don't know what you're talking about. Look at this skin color. That means I'm stupid. Mm-hmm. Yeah. All right, let's keep it moving. The first feast is the Feast of Unleavened Bread. This feast begins on the 14th of Abib and lasts 7 days. The second feast is the Feast of Harvest. I want to do Passover, which is Passover. I'm up here like, why I ain't say that? Then I might put a comma on there, but the second feast is the Feast of Harvest, also known as Feast of Weeks. And how you spell Pentecost? Maybe there. Hopefully. It tell me. Which is 50 days after the first Sabbath of Feast of Unleavened Bread. The third feast is Feast of Ingathering, Tabernacles, which starts on the seventh moon and lasts 7 days. Require no servile work on the 8th day. That day after Tabernacles is technically complete. Because it's really, the Bible says 7 days, but I don't know why the Torah go on. On the 8th day is the Sabbath. I'm like, wait a minute, then why don't we just make the event a whole 8 days? Like Jesus when he was making these laws a long time ago. I don't know what tip he want. When he was kicking with Moses. When it was on that mountain. No, Moses, the law is not written by Moses. It's written by Esdras. If I remember 2nd Esdras like 14, he was talking to an angel of the Most High. But Moses was talking to Jesus. That. Leviticus 23:36 requires no servile work on the 8th day. That day after the tabernacle is technically completed, one can stay in the woods another day. See if it's boy, your full kid, it's really a young goat. Talking about I got kids, you got a whole bunch of goats. But I heard that when I was a kid too. Yeah, gig means a young goat. While the mother is still feeding the animal, that baby animal is not edible. That's Law 74. It's Exodus 23:19. The first of the first fruits of thy land thou shalt bring into the house of the Lord thy God. Thou shalt not seed a kid in her mother's milk. Yeah, that's like some people talking about you can't get a cheeseburger. Maybe. That was like, I did think that. But then I kept learning. And it's like, a nursing baby, don't eat it. It's too young. It's like, you know how a grown man might want a little 21-year-old tenderoni girl, or even a grown woman want a 21-year-old young man. That's the Bible supports that in food. You can get you a 1-year-old goat, but not you can't get that too young. Even food to eat and woman or men to have sex with. Yeah. Law 75, destroy false idols. It's just that like the most I put me in 30 command, all them Oscar idols is gone. Why is the camera blurry? What's up with you, like nigga? Damn, you better. Blurry camera in front of dollar store. All right, Law 76. Do not make a covenant agreement to sin with other nations or their false idols. They want to say sin. Exodus 23:32. Thou shalt not make no covenant with them nor with their gods. I mean, a covenant is a job. I mean, kind of stuck because where it says that you're going to eat your unclean bread with the heathen because we're in captivity. Getting a credit card is a covenant. Getting a job, going to school. Every website, you continue to our website, you agree to our terms and conditions. Because we shouldn't be sinning and we should be rendering terms and conditions to the nations. The rappers sell their soul. The movie stars give up their bond code for the script. These and other deeds is wicked covenant, not the contract of agreeing to a cashier job. Yeah. Wicked deeds are wicked covenants. These deeds are wicked covenants. Dwell, live in, or at a specific place near a trap for catching birds or animals, typically with a noose of wire or cord. Do not live in neighbors, and also he said, do not live in neighborhoods where other nations live. Stay out of the all so-called white neighborhoods. The stay out of the so-called, not all. I got bad grammar. Okay, stay out of the so-called white neighborhoods. Exodus 23:33. Thou shalt not dwell in thy land, lest they make thee sin against me. Sin against me. For if thou serve their gods, that's what King Solomon did, it would surely be a snare unto thee. Cause that's the thing where Rick Ross was like, all white neighborhood, you they favorite nigga. And then the nigga made $1 million still another nigga name. You know, he got snared. Just because you got a couple of dollars don't mean you all that. It really don't. Not especially. I got money now. Like, I don't even like it. I want the power from the Most High. Money, because women don't really care about money. 78. Law 78. Build a sanctuary for God to dwell. Okay, so it's really the schools. You see the Bible verse on the screen. We can keep it moving. I'm just, this is proofreading, and then I'm gonna go ahead and do more work after I finish all the laws proofread. The camps on YouTube satisfy this law. Their school of worship and knowledge is a sanctuary for God to dwell. Scarlet of a brilliant red color. Badger of a various burrowing mammal of the weasel family, widely distributed in the northern hemisphere. Shed on wood from the acacia tree. Ephod, a sleeveless garment. Okay, law 79. Do not eat the fat from meat. You can't just eat fat. Like, that's why you gotta boil it, or you gotta clean it good. We clean people. The Edomites are not. So we got these definitions, because I don't be, you read the Bible, will be some words we don't know. And I don't be knowing them neither. I'm like, just because I'm in the truth don't mean I know every word in the Bible. Where's these words at? So I'm up here looking at call. And I'm looking for that word. We're into ammonium. Okay, I understand that right there. Remember, I am boy. Okay, but where's C-A-U-L? Let me control F. C-A-U-L. Okay, I see it. Right here. Alright, membrane closed and fetus. And pitch overhang protrusion, the carded lobe of the liver of a sacrificial animal. Relating to the whatever. The animal's membrane closed in mammal, bird, or reptile. I don't know what this means. This is like just word. A thin sheet tissue or layer cells acting as boundary line or partition in an organism. Embryo. An unborn or unhatched offspring in a development process, particularly a human offspring from approximately the 2nd to the 8th week after fertilization, after which it is usually termed a oh, for real? I want to define fetus then. Hold up. Let me define fetus since we you supposed to paste after that. So what I'm gonna do is this. Doom 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 doom. Money. Yahweh on my man. Yahweh on my man. Got underlined and let everybody know that word just getting defined. And we just go to Alright, an offspring of a human. Let me see. We're just gonna paste it, then we're gonna read it. An offspring of a human or other mammal in the stages of prenatal development that follow the embryo stage. In humans taken as beginning 8 weeks after conception. Alright, do not drink or eat blood. And this is pretty lengthy. because I heard everything my baby mama said. I believe she's right on this. We broke up because she was wrong about everything in the Bible. I think she was sent by the CIA. When you get into this Hebrew Israelite truth, and you come to serve the Most High, trust and believe the CIA is sending weak females after your weak butt. Especially if they like your camps want to do evil and want to be jealous and hide behind prove a friend first or try to spirit first, you gonna get caught up by females because everybody want to be scared. All right, Ezekiel 24 is going into boiling meat to clean the blood out of the meat. You can add adjectives such as apple cider vinegar, other vinegar, lemon juice, or let me add baking soda. Baking soda or anything else you use to clean the blood from the meat in the first place. Just know all meat must boil to get the blood out. The scripture do not find an appointed amount of time. The meat must boil. Therefore, use your best judgment. Make your best judgment. Okay. You can perform additional methods to clean your meat before or after the boil, but the Bible requires the meat to boil. Raw and cooked meat must be boiled prior to eating. Pouring blood down the drain as water is acceptable because the scum will go into the dirt of the earth because the water treatment facility filters the water. Scum is collected and disposed of. Still, you could go out into your backyard and pour the scum and blood out on the dirt of the earth yourself. Because the Bible did say do that, but you go to the water treatment facility, it's going there. Be real with you. It's going there too. Alright. Y'all see me, y'all? Okay, all praise to the Most High. So we had law 81. We're going to do 30 laws. So we start at 70. So 70, 80, 90. So we'll get to, is it? Yeah, 70, 80, 70 of them, 80 of them. We got to get to 100. You are 81. You are unclean if you eat meat that dies of itself or is killed by other beasts. So you can't that's nasty food. They be feeding us that at McDonald's stuff. They got us in sin. When they feed us that kind of meat, that means McDonald's stay in business and we stay getting locked up because y'all be on your Facebook like, I'm waiting on him to say I did nothing. That's why. Because we be in sin more than just eating the McDonald's meat because you really don't know. Paul said if you don't be asking questions, if you don't know, you don't have to really. Paul said you don't. I know the ignorance in Leviticus, you still guilty, but Paul, he removed that on food. You feel me? If you don't know, you cool. And we don't really know. We just know. For McDonald's and the rest of them. Damn, the female parent of an animal, especially a domestic mammal. Or we at 82. Do not stay silent when witnessing or knowing of a crime. And that's Leviticus 5:8:1. And if a soul sin and hear the voice of swearing and is a witness whether he has seen or known of it, if he do not utter it, then he shall bear his iniquity. So snitching is law. Snitching to Esau is not law. Dialing 911. You really supposed to have we supposed to be in rulership and we supposed to handle our problems like in Judges 19 and 20. You know what I'm saying? But no, our females don't want to stay on our job. They want to go around like Eve and do it to white boys. Remember what Eve did? That apple from no, she was giving them draws to a white boy. She was talking to a white boy. You know what I'm saying? That serpent might be black though. Because I know all the angels black. And Satan is an angel. So, reading week. Okay, so we have Leviticus 5:6, and he shall bring his. Oh, this dark red. Let me see. Yeah, this dark red. This is just the this is just the sacrifice laws. Cause I put the whole paragraph in it, so I got purple is part of the paragraph, but it's not the point of the law. And then you got the dark red, but y'all. I don't know. Word don't know how to do cut. It's different. And then the regular red is the law itself, the cut. All right, 83, just trying to get to 100, and everybody free for the day. The fat from meat can be used for any other reason but not to eat. So you can use fat for like lotion. It's oils. Beast, some people use cow fat as lotion and stuff, or grease. And then look, I want to fix this spacing. I don't like that spacing. Leviticus 7:24. And the fat of the beast that die of itself, and the fat of that which is torn with beasts, may be used in any other use, but ye shall in no wise eat of it. So you can rub it on your body. You can feed it to dogs. You can do what they do to us and feed it to the heathens. When we in rulership and we want to keep our economy up, we can feed you food that fell to the ground. Like y'all feed it to us, Esau. I'm asking the Most High to be in third in command before Jesus ruled this planet. Law 84, do not drink any alcoholic beverage inside the school of learning the Bible. Brothers do this. IUIC do this and ISUPK do this. I do not like this. I can't say IUIC do this, but I think they do. By witness One West do it in Detroit. Leviticus 10:9, do not drink wine or strong drink, thou nor thy sons with thee, when ye go into the tabernacle of the congregation, lest ye die. And this is Jesus crashing out, lest ye die. It should be a statute forever throughout your generations. Like, I kill you niggas. Yeah, that's how Jesus is. He was like, I kill you. He crashing out too. All right, 85. Know the difference between what is right and wrong. Leviticus 10:10. And that ye may put difference between holy and unholy, and between unclean and clean. So this is like Bible verses. Like, can you even eyeball the work? Most niggas can't eyeball the work. Eyeball the Bible, a mental Rolodex. Read the 1611 in the regular King James Bible in full one time each. That's read the Bible twice. Old Testament, Apocrypha, New Testament. Listen to the brothers on YouTube. Go to camp. Learn this Bible fast. Repent, pray, and then learn. And then you can sit there and say you satisfying Law 85 because you like, yo, I know game. It's just low key God know my heart law. And then when you kick it with your brethren, you ain't got to sit there and you precept the wicked in your 2/3, you people who don't know. But we can have conversations like, yeah, don't so say that. That's that Bible verse. Hip talk in the Bible. Y'all niggas don't really got hip talk. Y'all got Christianity talk, God love everybody crap, and you just completely wrong. All right, 86, Law 86. Teach the law to the hood. Teach the law to the children of Israel. Leviticus 10:11, that ye may teach the children of Israel. I want to get Proverbs. Hold up. Is it 120? Hold up. I want to put this in here. Yeah, that's the chief place of concourse. Hold up. I'm going to switch that up. We're going to put a little work on this. Where's Proverbs at? Right here. I'm up here. What am I looking for? Yup. So where this paragraph is. So we're going to do from 20 to 33. Proverbs 1. We're going to put that in here. And then we're going to put Isaiah in here. Are we going to do it like that? Yeah, we're going to put Isaiah next. So we're going to do 20 to 33. Because we're going to do the whole paragraph. Because this Bible verse be on my head. I'll be thinking about this. So we do KJV, whatever that tall thing, Proverbs. You know, King Solomon wrote Proverbs. All right, Proverbs chapter 1, verse 20. Excuse me. Wisdom, the Bible. That's it. The brothers who prophesy on the corner. You see them niggas on the corner? That's wisdom. And it says cry. When they prophesy, when they say, Shalom, sister, you know your nationality. And they say all so-called white people going to captivity, they crying. Cry without. They crying outside. They not crying on the inside. Or sometimes they do. But we be outside on the corner. She uttered her voice in the streets. And she using the Israelites. And in verse 21, she cried in the chief place of concourse. You see them Israelites, where they be at? Where niggas at? That's where they always be at. They don't be cooped up and removed in the corner, be in the bushes. They be right there, bold like hood niggas. In the openings of the gates, in the city, she uttered her voice, saying. And in verse 22, this Proverbs chapter 1, verse 22. How long, ye simple ones, will ye love simplicity, and the scorners delight in their scorning, and fools hate knowledge. When you say I got a what they be saying? I forgot what they be. I just realized. I went to camp. They was like, oh, I got a what's that open table at? A reservation. I got a reservation on Saturday, on Friday night. I got a reservation on the Sabbath. That means when you hate knowledge, right here, fools hate knowledge, that means you hate God. You can sit there and say you love God all the time. But if you're not keeping the commandments, you hate God. Okay, Proverbs 1:23. Turn you at my reproof. Behold, I will pour out my spirit unto you. I will make known my words unto you. And then that song, make my words unto you. That's that revelation when Jesus unsealed that book. The Bible got open, because that's why we was in a stupor in the 90s. Nobody really knew the Bible like that. You feel me? Okay, Proverbs 1:24. Because I have called and ye refuse, I have stretched out my hand and no man regarded. Because we was worried about trying to get some money. We care about money. Ain't that you need it. I be seeing y'all females with dead dogs in your head talking about I need money. Woman, I ain't sharing nothing with no woman with a dead dog in her head. But ye have set at naught all my counsel, and would none of my reproof. What's this? Okay, make sure you two don't be tripping on me. Don't be tripping on me, you two. Talking about you ain't receiving enough. Let me see how this view. How this look? Don't crash out on me. Cause they saying YouTube ain't getting it. Now, I don't know. I'm on double Ethernet. I don't know how YouTube not getting it. I'm on live on so many platforms. Open widget. How's my internet? Okay, now it's smooth. Cause I'm like, yo, now they saying it's smooth. Alright, my internet. Okay, now it's smooth. Okay. So I'm like, yo, now they, all praise to the Most High. I just want this mother to work. But all praises. So we can keep it moving on what's right and wrong, teach the law to the hood. So we over here. I also will laugh at your calamity. I will mock you when your fear come. And it's like that. Like we telling you. We telling you. Keep the commandments. Like, we all seeing, you like, don't you see? Yeah. Y'all niggas, y'all ain't even doing emotional sin or frustration sin. Y'all just being docile completely. That's what's the irritating part. Complete docile. That's what my people doing. Not emotional sins. Not that you frustrated with life or you horny or you fiending. You just eat pork for no reason. Who fiend for pork? How stupid can you be, Jacob? You don't fiend for shrimp. You can overcome that like that. I become third in command is off with your head. I'm asking the Most High for it in this book. That's just see. Hey, disregard me. All right, we have Proverbs 1:27. When your fear come as desolation, and your destruction come as a whirlwind, when distress and anger come upon you, then shall they call upon me, but I will not answer. They shall speak. They shall seek me early. That's a good thing. But they shall not find me. See? Like you on your deathbed. Oh, Jesus. Sometimes it works, but sometimes it don't. Sometimes when you're on that deathbed, most of the time it don't. You die. A lot of people just die. And it'd be a spectacular wonder on the internet. Somebody was on their deathbed calling Jesus and they live. Because the multitudes don't. For that they hated knowledge and did not choose to fear the Lord. The fear of the Lord. And that's that Hosea 4:6. That they would not, they would none of my counsel. Like when you saw them niggas on the corner, no reason for you to keep moving. Do not let the woman control you. We all messed up with the woman, but that's what I'm telling you, because I got screwed over by a female. They were none of my counsel. They despised all my reproof. Therefore shall they eat of the fruit of their own way. So it's making your bed, you gotta lay in, and be filled with their own devices. If it work, it work. You got now you're relying on secular stuff, your devices, people. You can't rely on the most. They better hope that white man give you the green light for that movie script. For the turning away of the simple shall slay them. Shall slay them, and the posterity of fools shall destroy them. But whoso hearken unto me shall dwell safely, and shall be quiet from fear of evil. Okay, everything purple. No. Okay, everything gonna be purple, but that little bit. And what was that other one? Do that Isaiah. All right, we're gonna go to Isaiah 58, and then we can keep it moving. All right. What's the paragraph? I want to get the paragraph on Isaiah. I want the paragraph because Proverbs, that one was hard. Isaiah hard too. Isaiah hard. Isaiah ghetto. Yeah, Isaiah, he about that drama. Isaiah 58. Because Isaiah got a lot of cuts. Like Isaiah, man. I wonder what Isaiah is now. On the regenerate. I'm so these papers. They be so sticky. It's 58:1. I only because I grew up in this truth, reading the Bible on the phone, on that technology stuff. Oh, they took a whole page. Oh, okay, it's 2 pages. Y'all thought they took a whole page out this Bible. So it's just, okay, these 2 verses. I'm going to do it. Isaiah 58:1 and 2. Where we at? All right, Isaiah 58:1. Cry aloud, spare not. Lift up thy voice like a trumpet, and show my people. I'm going to capitalize that M. Their transgression in the house of Jacob, their sins. Yet they seek me daily. And delight to know my ways. Yeah, we like to know what's going on. As a nation that did righteousness and forsook not the ordinance of their God. They ask me the ordinance of justice. They take delight in approaching to God. So we're gonna make this red, and we're gonna make this red. All right, and then this can be camp of many. All right, I'm gonna take that. Take that out because I don't know why I wrote that. All right, law 87. We gotta get to 100. The law of clean and unclean mammal creatures are beasts, mammal creatures. Their meat is allowed or disallowed to eat. All right, mammal creatures. Period. All right. See, it's all part of hoof, cloven, footed, chew the cud stuff, all that cute stuff. These just Bible verses. We just making sure like the spacing is what irritates me. All right, let me see, because I want everything spaced. Let me do a delete. Let me see the paragraph thing. Oh, it's a page break. Suck. I hate them damn page breaks. Boom. All right, cool. I like them though, but it be on my nerves. Why you don't like deer? For real? What's up with this AI? Like, how you not? No, well, when I do another proof, another final proofread thing, words like this title gotta get moved over here because you don't just have something like this at the bottom. Like that's ugly. So we got these definitions. Like a hart is a deer, roebuck is another deer, just different kinds of deers, a whole bunch of dumb looking animals. I don't mess with them like that. I don't even know these animals like that. Be real with you, y'all. I mean, I know a pig, swine. You know what I'm saying? But a coney, oh, it's a rabbit. But I don't mess with rabbits all my life. I saw them, you know, they was cool, but I don't mess with them. All right, Lord 88. Do not eat the pig, bacon, ham, pork ribs, sausages, and or any swine flesh. I just had to be very, you know. And it says gelatin. This photo is of vitamins I bought online that the merchant mislabeled the ingredients. The site did not mention the word gelatin, which is pork in the U.S., and the gelatin virtually colorless and tasteless water-soluble protein prepared from collagen and used in food preparation on the basis of jellies and, and photographic processes in glue. Gelatin is a protein obtained by boiling skin, tendons, ligaments, and or bones with water. It is usually obtained from cows or pigs. And I bold pigs because I make sure y'all know. Cause I listen. I'm asking the Most High for third in command. I'm asking for salvation for the nation. In this book, it's 2026. Like, are we gonna see 2100 for real? With Esau ruling? I don't ever want to live. I'm really gonna be suicidal. I'm tired of Esau. I'm tired of the females. You can't even talk to a female because Esau. Yeah. All right, do not touch the body of a dead, unclean beast. The corpse of any unclean animal we are not allowed to touch. Do not order a bacon cheeseburger because it is against the law that Israelites touch bacon. It's against the law that Israelites touch bacon. Pig corpse, in parentheses. We cannot pick the shrimp out of the salad piece or whatever the unclean flesh is added to our meals because that means we technically touched the unclean thing. Now we down to the wire, last 10 laws, y'all. And then we free. Go ahead and have fun in life. Law 90. Until tomorrow. Creatures of the water with fins and scales that are clean to eat. And this is Leviticus 10:11-9. These shall ye eat of all that are in the waters, whatsoever have fins and scales in the waters, in the seas and the rivers, them shall ye eat. Okay, I get that. Because we're going by the clean fish. And it's like cod. That's just singular. I don't know why it's plural. Herring, you know. I ate some. I don't know what a bonito is. This is sourced from the internet. So, I don't really know all the insects and bugs and animals of the earth. I don't know them niggas like that. Being in captivity, being cursed too long, being focused on trying to cover my back, sitting in the jungle all day with a microscope, what that bug crawling to. I cannot watch no ant walk 10 miles in the jungle and put it in a documentary. Like this important ant. Tuna, salmon, trout, and trout are clean, and any other fish with fins and scales. Only sea creatures with fins and scales are suitable for food. Therefore, this will eliminate oysters, shellfish, crabs, lobster, shrimp, and many other types of seafood. I want to add in plants in water is unclean. And that's in my law. Right. Because plants is a creature. Plants in water in a not water, but like plants of the seas. Of the seas, rivers, and lakes. are unclean, and plants are creatures made by the Hamashiach. All right. So we got a bunch of definitions. Fin and flattening appendage, various parts of the body on of many equated vertebrates. Some invertebrates, including fish and I don't know, used for propelling, steering, and balancing. Scale. Each of the small, thin, horny, or bony plates protecting the skin of fish and reptiles, typically overlapping one another. So that's how they got the fins. Not the Bible said it. When I say these fins is not biblical, I'm not here to be blasphemous or lie on the Bible. The real point of the fins and scales is the scale law, just so you don't get the poison. I don't really know the value of fins. I just know the Bible says so. So I just don't. I ain't. But if you eat shrimp, person pee or doodle or what you see them animals doodle in the water on TikTok or even Twitter or YouTube. Appendage, something that is added or attached to something larger or more critical. Okay. Law 91, creatures of the water without fins and scales that are unclean to eat. And you got the Bible verse and you got this little list. I don't know what a perdition is. And they talking about is got two different spellings, so I put both of them. This law means anything that lives in any water, including plants such as sea moss, because it does not have scales to protect it from the scum of the water. The science is that fins are used for propelling. Fins are used for propelling and steering. This is not the point when it comes to plants, but you need to know. At the same time, the scales protect the water creature from germs, viruses, and bacteria. For us Israelites to consume, it is filthy to eat if a water creature does not have scales. Eating shrimp, crab, lobster, and more is a transgression of the law. So YouTube is back and forth of YouTube is back and forth on crashing out. They said they not receive. I don't know. Why you can't receive enough internet connection from me. That's all. I really don't know why. Oh, y'all shouldn't Twitter. Y'all shouldn't never clip my video like that. Or it's a whole new post on everything trending. That's smart of y'all. All right, it's back healthy. All right, Law 92. Unclean fowls, birds to eat. Okay, looking at the spacing. It look clean. Okay, these a bunch of birds you can eat. You can eat doves. I ain't know. I never ate a dove. But is it? No, yeah, the dove. It's the dove. Where is that at? In second Esdras. What was it? The dove, the favorite, God favorite bird. No, was it? Oh, it was. In second Esdras 5:26. I was just wondering. So okay, he liked that. So Jesus' favorite bird, even though he African American, is not chicken. It's actually the dove. And that's second Esdras chapter 5 verse 26. So all that stereotype, we like fried chicken. Our daddy, I ain't say he don't, but he loved doves more. He liked the dove more. And it's legal, it's lawful to eat. So you got these animals, ostrich, ossifrage, the lammergeier, archaic, the osprey, also known as fish hawk, a fish hawk, with all that animal big word stuff. You know what I'm saying? Like I know what it means. Okay, I ain't about to correct them words. Cuckoo. Cuckoo. Large. Okay, medium to large. Oh, you want common? Long winded bird. Okay. Law 93. We moving, we progressing. List of clean insects to eat. So there's only but these 3 insects we can eat. The rest of the insects you see outside is a sin. All the rest of the bugs of the earth. Let me look at Instagram right quick. It's Instagram moving. Y'all just keep emailing me all this give us money stuff. It's irritating. Alright, list of unclean insects. All insects except those already mentioned. You can eat locust, beetle, and grasshopper. I think all three of them are the same. Beetle. Why I read that? I read somewhere that all three of them the same. But I can't prove it, so I'm gonna keep my mouth shut. It was like on some other tip. Ask those people who just get the microscope and look at bugs all day on the camera, putting on the History Channel. They know that I don't know. Not a requirement to eat bugs. It's not. It is a choice to eat bugs. It is a choice to eat any clean meat. But if you choose to eat bugs, these are the clean bugs to eat. John the Baptist ate locusts in Matthew chapter 3, verse 4. It appears that bees are unclean to eat. Now I want to get to this point because my baby mama just wrong. Nevertheless, the honey they produce is clean to consume per Sirach 11:3. And I want to put another Bible verse in there. I did. More than just bees produce honey, but only the bee produces the honeycomb. Not only, not just. Y'all gotta stop. Is my live? I might open up the YouTube. It's my YouTube. Oh, is it? All praise to the Most High. Y'all gotta stop. That's working. That's working. All right, all praises. All right. All right. Not just bees only produce, but only the bee produces the honeycomb. Okay. In Proverbs 24:13, King Solomon says, "Eat thou honey." Hold up. I want to update this. 24:13 Proverbs. Let me fix this. 24:13. That's not gonna be hard. It's gonna be a quickie. And then this. That's what I wanted. Y'all see it on the tall way. Okay. Hold up. And then hold up. And then Jesus went on to say, hold up. All right. Bam, bam. And the honeycomb. Okay. Locust, a large and mainly topical grasshopper with strong powers of flight. This species typically exhibits solitary behavior. However, periodic population surges result in large-scale migration that can significantly damage agricultural crops. I have no sympathy or empathy to when the Most High seeing locusts, locusts to the to your crops. It was a Bible verse I was looking for. I can't remember now. I'll remember it later. All right, we at 94. Being unclean for touching the unclean carcass lasts until evening. All right. Unless somebody want to offer me some advice. I don't know. All right. Let's go to 95. How can I prove this sentence? Let me see if I can ask AI. Let me ask Bing. Let me ask Microsoft AI. Cause I turned off that AI in Microsoft Word because Cortana, whatever her name is, keep popping up on. I don't like all that pop up. Body cam shows moment 5 children, including an infant, were found locked in backyard. Let me see. Improve that sentence. No. Screw your smart stuff. Got it. Original, improved, concise form of each. Okay, come on, get to it. Okay, touching unclean carcass renders a person unclean until evening. Anyone who touches the carcass of an unclean animal remains ceremonially unclean until evening. If you touch an unclean carcass, you are unclean. Let me see. Because I ain't like saying unclean 2 times. I'm going to use concise. Concise was better. Simplified was formal, I guess. Here, let me do this. You know what? Microsoft retarded. You got like that word be. Yeah. There. Alright. Alright. Such an unclean carcass renders a person unclean until evening. And then let me see something. Let me see how I look. Being unclean for touching the unclean carcass lasts until evening. Yeah. Alright, so let's read. Man, it's retarded. Touching, okay. Leviticus 11:24 these ye shall be unclean. Whosoever touch the carcass of them shall be unclean until the evening. The carcass of every beast which divide the hoof and is not cloven foot nor chew the cud are unclean unto you. Everyone that touch them shall be unclean. And whatsoever go upon his paws among all manners. See, this is the point. That's the law. And then this is the law too. And whosoever go upon his paws among all manner of beasts that go on all four, those are unclean unto you. Whoso touch their carcass shall be unclean to eat. Okay, my understanding of law of the land, law in the Bible. Law is like this. You could tell me what to do, whatever, all you want. But if you don't have a punishment for it, it's not law. You could tell them, don't eat pork all day, okay. But then when you tell me it's a punishment as an authority to me, if you're a God or a man, when you say punish me, then it become law. That's how I see it. So some Bible verses don't talk about the punishment. They just tell you what to do. That's why I want to put in purple. This going purple. Okay, we can move on. All right. I'm just making sure. I was just doing a surety check. My bad. All right, Law 95. If you carry the corpse of an unclean creature, wash your clothes, and you are clean the upcoming evening, and you will be clean. You will be clean. If AI, okay, y'all like it. All right, put on some clean clothes, and when you get a full load, then wash your clothes, and when the day begins, evening, in parentheses, you are clean. The day begins in evening, not 12 a.m. Esau lied to us. Esau's the so-called white people. If your pet dies and you carry the carcass to the dumpster or burying place, after you must put on some clean clothes, and then you will be ceremonially clean the upcoming evening. Like your cat, dog died, yeah, you got to put on some clean clothes. You got to talk to the toothbrush. What's they take a shower? Okay, you ain't gotta wash your body. Now, another thing about Levitical law about being unclean. If you don't want to just rack your head around the Leviticus about how to be clean, like is this dirt? Is this gonna make me unclean or that make me unclean? Rule of thumb in the Torah, every law. Okay, maybe not every law in Leviticus. It's not the Torah I'm talking about. I'm talking about Leviticus alone. The vast majority just require you wash your butt, put on some clean clothes, and wait till evening. So if you do that every day, every evening you be clean. Simple. And Baruch is, lift, bear up, carry, take, H5375. We have 96. The weasel, mouse, turtle, ferret, chameleon, lizard, snail, or mole are unclean to eat. And I was just letting you know, just doing a list of not toys, but whatever they call, what animals. Can't eat no turtle. I don't even eat turtle soup. I never had it, heard about it. I ain't want it. Like some of them animals, the reason why I ain't do that seeing like I ain't eat lobster and stuff, a lot of them animals just so nasty looking when they alive. I'm like, you eat that? Like where them niggas go in the world? Like I haven't traveled the whole planet. It's not just even Edomites traveling the whole planet. It's a bunch of animals. Like you be over there and I'ma eat you? You talk to them other animals, I'ma eat you? I'm straight. It's like females too. You be messing with them niggas, I'm gonna touch you. When Law 97, we down to the wire. When a corpse touches anything, wash what it touches and is clean in the evening. Let me see this. Let me read this Bible verse. Leviticus 11:32. And what's what? Hold up. What's up, boy? Where you at? You in my window? You coming down? Go. You go. Let me go ahead and do this. I catch up with you. Because you scared. You doing scaredy cat. You a scaredy cat. You just want to just meow and want me to talk to you and I'm doing something. If you want to come in, you should just jump down. Like you know how. Alright, Leviticus 11:32, and upon whatsoever any of them, when they are dead, they'll fall, it shall be unclean. Whether it be any vessel of wood or raiment, or skin, or sack, whatsoever vessel it be, wherein any work is done, it must be put into water, and it shall be unclean until even, so it shall be cleansed. Like, it's a Bible verse that talk about some unclean bugs or animals die and touch your stuff, like a dead rat touch your stove. Or was it a dead rat? But you'll get to it in this book. And you gotta destroy your whole soul. Yeah, Jesus like that. Oh, it might be the next law. After this 98, I think it's 99. See? Let me see. Y'all 99. Let's do 98 and then we're gonna go to 99. Water to clean meat that is clean to eat is unclean. And so you clean your chicken, that water nasty. Jesus had to tell dumb niggas that, because dumb niggas thought that water was probably clean. Or he don't want them to do it. And I don't know if he observed the Israelites drinking that water, or he was just letting us know, do not drink it. Leviticus 11:34, of all meat which may be eaten, that on which such water comes shall be unclean, and all drink that may be drunk in every such vessel shall be unclean. That's Leviticus 11:34. You must destroy the stove, oven, range, and cookware if the carcass of the weasel, mouse, turtle, ferret, chameleon, lizard, snail, or mole touches it. So a dead one, not a living one. Leviticus 11:29. These also shall be unclean until you among the creeping things that creep upon the earth, the weasel and the mouse and the tortoise after his kind, and the ferret and the chameleon and the lizard and the snail and the mole, and everything whereupon any part. A woman would not destroy her stove. She'll sit there and blame people like, why did a dead turtle? Why did turtle? Whatever the turtle name died? The Bible said what it said. And you know what though? That's just the Most High testing that woman. Be honest with you. If that woman threw that stove out, the Most High's gonna instantly cast her out. But the woman don't have faith. That's why King David said, no, don't worship Jesus. Don't worship the Most High woman. You worship your husband because you need to see everything. You don't have faith. Women generally don't. Our sisters generally don't. 11:35 Leviticus, and everything whereupon any of their carcass falls shall be unclean, whether it be oven or range of pots, they shall be broken down, for they are unclean and shall be unclean unto you. Oh, all this is read. Last law, y'all. Last law. Last law. Okay. 100. And then we'll continue. We'll do a 30 laws. Yahweh Shem Yahweh shall willing tomorrow. We'll do 30 laws. If you touch a clean beast that dies for a reason not to cook and eat, you are unclean until evening. Yeah. Well, yeah. That's all I get, just email by email. Please buy our stuff and make money. Give us money. Leviticus 11:39. If any beast of which ye may eat die, he that touched the carcass thereof shall be unclean until the evening. The beast is only clean to eat when you kill it to eat it. If a car hits and kills the clean beast, then the beast is not clean to eat. The deer is clean to eat in Deuteronomy 14:5, but if you hit and kill it with your car, the same clean animal is not clean to eat, and their corpse is not clean to touch, meaning that the supposedly clean beast must die from proper slaughter. Then the beast is clean to touch and eat. Dang, sound like somebody else wrote that. I wrote that. That was good. I think a tear to my eye. All right, that's 100 laws. I'm gonna see Twitter. Twitter been giving me some views. Let me see Instagram. No. YouTube. Let's see. What y'all talking about on Instagram? Because y'all show ain't commenting, but y'all show is watching. Alright. YouTube garbage. What's this? Let me use this other browser. What y'all saying? Cause I'm about to get up off this live, y'all. I'm just giving y'all a moment. If y'all got something to say, like you talking about the Bible, you want to tell me I'm wrong, because most I give me third in command, y'all. That's what I'm going to ask for. Now I want this my law solidified, and I want to be able to kill anybody on earth who transgressed the law. Well, the way I interpret. So if you want it for your sakes, if you want, you better reach out. All right. What else I gotta do? Let me ain't no comment. I'll never be comment.